Hello everyone. I'm going to be talking to you today about how to troubleshoot any problems on MS Teams and Office 365. So I'm going to start off by talking about how to log into MS Teams. So there's two different ways that you can log into Teams. The first one is by typing into a browser portal.office.com. You will need to sign in with your school email address and password. Once you've entered this link into the browser, anyone who's having trouble with their school email address or password, please just give me an email and I'll help you fix any problems. So once you've entered portal.office.com into the browser, you are presented with a screen that looks similar to this. So we've got a number of different applications here. So Outlook is your email account where you can email your teachers, where some of your teachers may have entered you into a class and you will have had some invites through here. So it's worth clicking in this on this application and just checking your emails. You can also use this to email any work that you have saved on your device to your teacher. We've got MS Teams here, and this is where your teachers have set up classes for you to check assignments in and view any video lessons or any live lessons will all be on MS Teams. And then these three red boxes here, they're highlighted because during this PowerPoint or during this how-to guide, I'm going to be explaining how to use Word Online, Excel Online and PowerPoint Online. They are all part of your Office 365 email account, and I'll be showing you how you can use those applications a little bit later on. But like I said before, there's two ways that you can access your MS Teams account. Number one is by going through your email, portal.office.com. And the second one is by typing this address into the browser. And again, you'll be presented with a screen where you'll have to enter your school email address and password. So the aims of today's how-to is to just explain a little bit about how to edit a file that a teacher has sent, such as a worksheet or a PowerPoint file or some other file that you've been sent through on Microsoft Teams. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you how to click on a class, how to click on an assignment, how to find the work, and how to open your work and start to edit it in something called Teams, what you guys should be seeing when you click open in Teams, and if that doesn't work, how you can open your work in Word Online and what you should see and what you should be able to do. So I'm going to share my screen with you now. I'm going to open up Microsoft Teams. So you can see I'm already on Microsoft Teams because this is how I'm recording this how-to. You've got a menu, a couple of different menus at the side here that you can click in. If I click on Teams, okay, I click on Teams again. Sorry, you can see that I've got a number of different classes already set up here. I'm working on a test account, so this isn't my teaching account, just so that you guys can see what you should see from your point of view. So not from a teacher point of view, from a student point of view. So this is a test account. And as you can see, all of these are the classes that I've set up or that I've been added to. And you can just click on one. So for the sake of this, I'm just going to explain my Year 8 Python programming lesson. So when you click in the class, you will see that you have, let me just try and zoom in a little bit so you can see. So you will see that we've got a general tab, and inside the general tab, we've got a number of other little tabs at the top here. So the posts is all of these things that your teachers are posting and information there to help you. This was a quiz that we did on Kahoot, but I also posted in to this feed the assignment too. So you can see it's got 8.4 Python programming assignment. And if I click this button here, it will allow me to click it into the assignment. So there's a couple of different ways that you can do it. Number one is if you see it in this feed in posts, then you can just click it and you can access the work there. This one is a video again. They're all clickable. So as soon as you click it, it should work. And if something doesn't work, then feel free to email your teacher. File section is where your teachers will probably post some files that you can't edit. So they're read-only files. Class notebook, I'm going to be doing another video when we get this going on how Class Notebook will work for all of you. But the assignments and the grade tabs, they are the two tabs that you'll be using the most probably. If I click in the assignments tab, you can see that I've got an assignment. It gives the name of the assignment and it gives when it's due. So this one is due today. So if I click on the assignment, you can see that I've given some information about what the lesson is about. And if we scroll down, there are some lesson resources here that you can use and click on. You can see if I hover my mouse over it, it goes to a hand. That means that they are both clickable links. And then this one here at the bottom, obviously it says my work. So you can click on this and you can open it. So if I zoom in a little bit more, hold on. Okay, so sorry, this is the work here. These are the three dots that we are going to click on. Or if you manage to do the work and you download it to your computer, this is another way that you can add your work to here and turn your work in. So if you see the add work sign on any of your assignments, it means that you can add the work from your device or a location where you've saved it. For today's lesson, for today's how-to video, I'm going to be trying to edit this file in Teams. So if I click on the three dots, you can see I've been presented with a menu here, and I can click on any part of this menu that I want to do. So I want most of my students to be able to open in Teams because it allows them to edit directly in Teams. It just makes it a little bit easier. So if I click on Open in Teams, what we should be looking for is the file will load up. Let me move this out of the way. The file will load up, but at the top here, you should see an editor, and you can see we don't see the editor here. So I'm going to show you what the editor should look like. So for this one, there could be lots of different reasons why the editor isn't showing up. It was showing up last week. Maybe it's a glitch with the software, but I'll show you what the editor should look like just so you're familiar with. When you see it, you know that you'll be able to directly edit the file. So I'm going to quickly go to one of my Year 7 classes and show you the editor in there. So if I click on this class and I go to Files, I'm going to scroll down and you can see that I put another lesson up here. And again, if I click the three dots and open in Teams, this is going to allow us to see the editor. So it's just loading up. All right, okay. So you can see that I can click on the document itself, and I've got lots of different options and different buttons at the top that I can use to be able to do my work. So again, this is what you should see on any document if you open it in Teams. And it automatically saves your work once you start editing it, so you don't need to worry about saving it or anything like that. It's browser-based, so it automatically saves your work. I'm going to go back to my Year 8 lesson so I can show you what to do if Teams doesn't show up the editing of the file. So if Teams doesn't show it up, this is what we can do. So again, I'm going to go back to the options. Sorry, this one. So you can see, obviously, we opened it in Teams and the editor wasn't there, but 9 times out of 10, it will be there. It's probably just a glitch in the software. So I am here to show you what happens, what you can do just in case it isn't there. So you've got a couple of different options here, and you can see I'm going to click on this one. It says Open in Word Online. So if I click on it, again, this all is part of your email account, your school email account. So you have got access to Word Online, Excel Online, and PowerPoint Online. Now you can see at the top, the editor's on straight away. So that means that I can just click directly into the box. I can edit it. Just zoom in so you guys can see. I can edit it. And when I finish the document, there's a couple of things that you can do. So basically, when you finish the document, you want to be able to share it with your teacher. And if you look in this corner here, we've got a share button. And if I click the share button, you can just type in your teacher's email address here. So it comes up with the information there, and you can just type it in. If you wanted to save the file to your device, then you've got an option here to click File, Save As. And it gives you options: save as a copy online, or you can download the copy to your device, or you can download as a PDF. So it's entirely up to you what way you want to download it. If it was me, I would download a copy so it goes to my device, but I would probably do it the share way because it's just a lot quicker. Your teachers will get an email sent through once you've shared the file, and they'll be able to access that file. So what I've done is I've gone through how to click on a class, where you can find your assignments, how to find the work once you've gone into the assignments tab, what the 3 dots menu system means, how to open in Teams, and what you should see. So you should see the editor, and if you don't, then you can open it in Word Online, and you'll be able to either download the file and save it to your device, or share that file with your teacher. So the next thing that I would like to talk about is how to hand your work in when it's completed. So it says here, if you've managed to edit your work in Open in Teams, there's a button at the top right hand side that you can click on, and it's called Turn It In, and it's a purple button. Again, when you open your work in Teams and you do edit it directly through there, it automatically saves what you've done. So when you've finished doing a piece of work, you can just automatically click this button, Turn It In. So I'm going to show you what that looks like now. I go back to Teams. Go back to Teams. I'm going to scroll up, and again, this is it. This is the button here, Turn It In. So if you click that, you'll be able to add your work to there and send it to your teacher. Or if that doesn't work, you can add your work this way by uploading it from your computer or from a device, and then possibly clicking the Turn It In button. So if you wasn't able to access Open in Teams and you wasn't able to edit the documents in Teams, but you managed to edit your work online, you'll need to be able to share the file with your teacher. And I showed you that just earlier. It's top right hand corner, click share, type in your teacher's name or email address if you know it, and then it should come up and you should be able to submit it. Other than that, you are going to have to download the file and save it to your computer to be able to add it to Teams. So this is adding your file to Teams is the preferred way, because what it means is that you can have all of your work saved in one place. It's easier for teachers to grade, and it's easier it's kind of like a school book, an online school book. Other than that, if you can't edit in Teams, you can't open it on Word Online, but you've edited the document in a different way, you can then try emailing it to your teacher. So to email a document to your teacher, you would have to attach the file. I'm just going to quickly show you how to do that now. So again, using your email address, so if I go to this test account, so I've used a test account so you guys can see what it looks like from a student's perspective. You can just click on new message. Let me just zoom in, see a little bit better. You can click on new message. You can add your teacher's address here, give it a subject, and if you click the paperclip at the bottom, you've got a couple of different options here: browse this computer or browse a cloud location. If you've saved the file to your computer, you'll need to click browse this computer first. If you saved your file to the OneDrive, then that's what it will mean about cloud location. So you can see I can click on a document, it uploads it. You can preview it if you want to, or you can upload it to your OneDrive and share it with your teacher. So there's a number of different ways that you can get your work to your teacher. Once you've attached the file, it shows up here, and you just click send once you put an address in at the top. Okay, so I've shown you how to email it to your teacher. Right, the last thing that I want to show you very quickly is that you all have access to Word Online, PowerPoint Online, and Excel. And again, if you have logged into portal.office.com, then you have access to your emails. And if I just zoom in again, I want to show you this corner here, so you can see that we've got the little squares in the corner top left hand side. If I click those and I click Office 365, then I get presented with this screen. If I click them again and I want to access Word Online, so I'll click Word Online. That will allow me to select a blank document here, or any documents that I've been working on or someone shared with me will show up here. I can click on a blank one. And now I've got access to a Word document from home using an internet browser. So you would then work on your work or do the assignment that you've been set. And at the end of it, you just need to click share. Type in your teacher's email address. Try one more time. It worked before. If not, if that doesn't work, obviously we can download the file. But again, share should work. It's obviously not working for me for this video. But again, hope that you have learned something about how to get your work to your teacher. This isn't supposed to be something that's stressful. Virtual school is something that it's going to take a little bit of time, but follow the guides. Any questions, any concerns about anything or anything that you're unsure of, please feel free to email me, vcunningham@compass-schools.com. Thank you for listening.